अस्सलाम वालेकुम प्यारे बच्चों। जैसे कि आपको मालूम है, हम क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ एनिमल्स बायोडाइवर्सिटी पढ़ रहे हैं। तो जो मैंने आपको बताया पहले कि फाइव किंगडम सिस्टम ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन दिस five kingdom classification, it was given by R.H. Whitaker in 1969. He was an American taxonomist. He classified these organisms, living organisms, into five kingdoms. We have already discussed about the five kingdoms. One is Kingdom Monera, Kingdom Protista, Fungi, Plantae, and Animalia. Now the silent features of Kingdom Monera we have already discussed, जिसके आपको स्टडी मटेरियल भी मिला है आपको कि किन ऑर्गेनिज्म को किंगडम मोनेरा में रखा गया है। दोबारा मैं रिपीट करूँगा, वो ऑर्गेनिज्म जो सैंपल थे यूनिसेल्युलर, माइक्रोस्कोपिक और प्रोकैरियोटिक। इन ऑर्गेनिज्मों को जिनको मोनेरा किंगडम में रखा गया है, उनकी जो सेल वॉल है किसी ऑर्गेनिज्म में है, किसी में एब्सेंट है। जैसे कि हम बात करेंगे बैक्टीरिया सेल वॉल, जैसे कि प्लांट में सेल वॉल इज मेड अप ऑफ सेल्यूलोस, तो बैक्टीरिया सेल वॉल इज नॉट मेड अप ऑफ सेल्यूलोस. They do not possess a definite nucleus and lack membrane-bound cell organelles. Some organisms of this kingdom synthesize their food. They are autotrophic. For example, blue-green algae, some bacteria, and some organisms are heterotrophic. They exhibit heterotrophic mode of nutrition, like parasitic, sporozoic, or symbiotic, जैसे कि mycoplasma and other bacteria. The organisms of this group, Kingdom Monera, include bacteria, actinomycetes, cyanobacteria, जिसको हम ब्लू ग्रीन algae भी बोलते हैं, mycoplasma वगैरह वगैरह। आज जो हमारा टॉपिक है वो है किंगडम प्रोटेस्टा। What are the silent features of this group, this kingdom? First of all, this group consists of many types of unicellular eukaryotes. वो थे प्रोकैरियोट्स मोनेरा एंड ये हैं यूकैरियोट्स। क्या क्या कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स से, क्या क्या साइलेंट फीचर्स हैं कि इसको अलग एक किंगडम में रखा गया है, वही साइलेंट फीचर्स मैं आपको बताऊं। नंबर वन, दे आर सिंपल, दे आर यूनिसेल्युलर, eukaryotic organisms. Eukaryotic, that means they have a defined nucleus and also membrane-bound organelles. Then the locomotion, the movement from one place to another place is called locomotion. Locomotion occurs with the help of filamentous structures, जैसे कि पैरामीशियम है, इसमें सीलिया होता है, सीलिया With the help of cilia, they locomote. They move from one place to another place in search of food, water, in search of nutrition. Then there is another, that is Euglena. Euglena has a structure called flagella, which helps in the locomotion to this Euglena organism. Then one organism which is always discussed at every step, हर जगह, that is amoeba. इसके जो locomotory organs हैं, they are called pseudopodia. These organisms help them for movement, locomotion, वगैरह वगैरह. Some organisms belonging to this kingdom persist synthesize their own food. That means some organisms are autotrophic and some are heterotrophic mode. Some have heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Unicellular, जो इनमें unicellular हैं, they have broadly divided into three major groups. One is protestant algae, slime mold, protozoa, वगैरह वगैरह. So the silent features of this kingdom, one is they have simple unicellular eukaryotic organisms. They are simple unicellular eukaryotic organisms. They have defined nucleus. They have membrane-bound organelles. Locomotion occurs with the help of filamentous structures called cilia, flagella, pseudopodia, cilia for paramecium, flagella for Euglena, and pseudopodia for amoeba. Some protists synthesize their own food. Some organs of this kingdom, Protista, they synthesize their own food. That means they are autotrophic, while some exhibit a heterotrophic mode of nutrition. So एग्जाम्पल इसमें जो इंक्लूड हो जाते हैं यूनिसेल्यूलर, वो है प्रोटेस्टेंट एल्गी, स्लाइम मोल्ड, प्रोटोजोन वगैरह वगैरह. Then after that we have to discuss third kingdom, which that is fungi. Fungi is a group of those organisms whose form is thallus. That means non-differentiated into roots, stems and leaves. Build up of single cell or cell multicellular. They may be single cellular, they may be multicellular. They possess definite cell wall containing cellulose and true nucleus. That means they are eukaryotic but lack chlorophyll and differentiation of vascular bundles. So अगर हम इसके साइलेंट फीचर्स की बात करेंगे फंगाई की, नंबर 1 किस बुनियाद पे रखा गया इनको इस ग्रुप में. फंगाई और थैलॉइड, प्लांट बॉडी इज़ नॉट डिफरेंशिएटेड इनटू रूट, स्टेम, लीव्स, यूनिसेल्यूलर हैं, मल्टीसेल्यूलर हैं, फिलामेंटस हैं, सिंगल फिलामेंट है, क्लस्टर ऑफ फिलामेंटस हैं. ठीक. फंगाई possess a definite cell wall containing cellulose. Fungi lack chlorophyll. That means they are non-green. They are unable to synthesize their own food. So they exhibit heterotrophic mode of nutrition. They obtain their food either from dead organism, or from living organisms. They may be saprophytic, they may be parasitic. They reserve food material in the form of glycogen, and they store reserve food material in the form of glycogen. Fungi have two distinct phases. One is vegetative phase and the other is reproductive phase. Vegetative phase is concerned mainly with assimilation of food, जैसे कि the mycelium absorbs soluble food material from the surroundings. This nutrition is mainly absorptive. Then in reproductive phase, it is mainly concerned with reproduction. That means asexual reproduction mainly occurs by the formation of spores. So spore formation takes place. Sexual reproduction occurs by the formation of sex organs and fusion of gametes. During reproduction, the fungus start producing aerial fructification and reproductive bodies. These bodies are sometimes colored and they are visible with naked eye. Example is yeast, mushroom, rhizopus, penicillium, aspergillus, etc. These are several kinds of mushroom which are edible and others are poisonous. The common edible mushroom is gilt or button mushroom, that is Agaricus. So one group, that is yeast. Yeast is a group of fungi. Fungi are used in the manufacture of all alcoholic beverage by fermentation. When yeast is mixed with bread, it ferments some of the sugar present in its ethanol and carbon dioxide. Yeasts resemble protists in being single-celled, but their mode of sexual reproduction exhibits their closeness with fungi. So these are the two kingdoms which we have discussed today. Now you will get the study material of these two kingdoms as well, inshallah. So we have to discuss two more kingdoms, that is Plantae and Animalia, which will be discussed in the next video. Thank you.